All right. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We bring good tidings, we bring good news, we bring news all over the nations and all over the world. Now I see the reason why they want to bring Ibrahim Traore down. The leaders on the west, I see the reason why they want to bring Ibrahim Traore down. And it is a duty of we Africans to protect Ibrahim Traore. If Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso be protected, Africa liberation will be protected. Africa revolution will be protected. Africa freedom will be protected. But if we miss Ibrahim Traore or fail to protect Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, we miss freedom for life. I am telling you raw, for free from our office. We make freedom for life if we miss Ibrahim Traore or we are allowed those Western terms to bring Ibrahim Traore down. The greedy people in West in Europe and America to bring Ibrahim Traore down. We are miss freedom. This the reason why they are fighting Ibrahim Traore teeth to teeth. Now I know. Let's just listen to or just let's fill our eyes with what that goes on with Ibrahim Traore because he have an alliance with Russia. I bet you. I seen one of Nigeria professor came out and said it does not make sense that you drive one colonel master, you are accepting another colonel master. That talk is a talk of Igbo, honestly speaking. Because normal human being reasons, you cannot reason well as human being. You drive colonel master and accepting another colonel master. It does not even make sense. We must also accept somebody who does not need your resources to grow their nation, to help you out, to also combat with people who want you down. Now, let me quickly show you this and we will fight reaction.
He is in Moscow to participate in the May 9th Victory Day celebrations. A highly symbolic event commemorating Russia's victory in World War II. This visit underscores a growing relationship between Burkina Faso and Russia, reflecting Traore's efforts to diversify his nation's international partnerships. Beyond the celebrations, the visit serves as an opportunity for discussions on potential economic and security cooperation, areas of critical importance to Burkina Faso as it navigates regional instability and seeks new alliances. This is Uplifting Africa. Stay tuned for more updates.
All right. You've seen that this is just a little clip I take out of long clip. Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore has now become the ally with Russia. They've now become a best friend. Best friend. And I love it. That is where wise people go. That is where wise people run to. That is where white people do business, how to grow the economy, the sovereignty of the nations, not ECOWAS, not France. You know, there is event that happened in Russia, Moscow, that Putin officially invite Ibrahim Traore, the wisest president in Africa and the youngest president. This time, not be by gray hair. I dey tell people, this time not be by gray hair. Oh. Gray hair have already expired for our forefathers. For all those people you see in Nassau Rock, in Kenya, in other Africa country like Cameroon and others, those ones, those green hair, come. Now, not just only Russia or Putin that is also having an alliance or dread of Ibrahim Burkina Faso. There are tough cabal, tough people in Russia, tough men, gallant men, body men that also salute Ibrahim Traore or welcome Ibrahim Traore. The event that went on in Russia, Moscow, Putin especially invited Ibrahim Traore, guess what? With a fighter jet, Russia fighter jet, to go and cultivate and root Ibrahim Traore from Africa to Russia for the event that happened in Moscow, Russia. Very special invite. Now, let's go back to the reason why the France and others is fighting Ibrahim Traore. Because Ibrahim Traore engaged, Ibrahim Traore have an alliance with Russia. That is the reason why. When you have an alliance with the enemy of Europe, that means you are becoming to be a white. Anybody or African leaders have an alliance with Russia is automatically be wise and mind open, because Russia will blow your mind to so many things you don't know about Africa. Russia knew them. And again, I see a lot of people coming out that Russia is going after, Russia will not colonize you and they will not go after your resources. What did Burkina Faso have that Russia don't have? What did Burkina Faso have that Russia? Let me shock you. Do you know that Russia be the one feeding Europe gas from Dicky? Only Russia. Only Russia. Till today, Russia is shaking by imposing sanction, and Europe are shaking. You don't understand. There is nothing Russia is looking for in Africa that they don't have. Russia don't need anything. Russia are so blessed, and they have a blessed leader who control their resources so well that the whole nation heavy Russia. That is the biggest nation on earth. Russia are the biggest nation on earth. The biggest nation on earth. So the reason why they are fighting Abraham Traore, want to bring him down, because he's going to wear a mind with blue open and understand that no, France is not helping us. Russia will open your mind to see what you don't see, Africa. I wish I commend all Africa to have an alliance with that country, Russia. It will be better. Do you know that Russia is combating with NATO? NATO from Western, from Europe, from America, combined. That is the reason why. Because the more Abraham Traore go closer to Russia, do you know Russia now, they're in breeze to create their own currency. More countries are going to join that, you know. So automatically, very soon, France currency will be distorted in Burkina Faso. They are working on it. Even they are working on their passport in Burkina Faso. So automatically, France will never be relevant in Burkina Faso. And believe me, give Burkina Faso another 6 months or 1 year, it will blow up to African nations. Will be the best country that everybody is running into to take refuge. Burkina Faso. Russia don't need anything from Burkina Faso. So the reason why that they are coming after Ibrahim Traore, not just that Ibrahim Traore is the military rule, he entered by coup and he's taking the gold to himself. How many? How many go feed it? It's just because the relationship between the enemy of NATO, which is Russia, that this small boy is going with the most powerful world leader who is confronting us. Let me shock you. Do you know France is going through a lot? I'm hearing some now. Let me just call it rumor that even Senegal also have a young president, I think 2 years past or a year past, that right now they are driving France. That is first, let me call it rumor. And again, do you know that France, some of the France company are folding up because they no longer have raw material for their business. They are folding up. It's just a recent, let me say allegedly, but we are watching through the mirror. We are watching. So that is just it. But I wish we sweep all the old leaders away from Africa and recruit new vibrant leader, young, that will stand, that said enough is enough, not for their selfish interest, like the one we have now. Anytime you just remember or you just think about Nigeria, it's just like a curse or a nightmare. Or remember Nigeria politician, it's just like a nightmare, confused. You just throwing up.